Hello and welcome. This is Resident Evil 4, the remake, and we are on to chapter number 14. So again, this is the standard difficulty setting, showing you how to get the S plus ranking. So it's not about being perfect, it is about being efficient with time. And again, I've done the run through, the playthrough from start to finish multiple times. I'm up to about 14 or 15 playthroughs at this point, so I know where I can gain a bit of time, where I'm okay losing a little bit of time, and putting myself in a position where S plus is really easy to achieve at this point. So hopefully you've watched the other videos showing you how to get through, certainly in the standard mode. We are going to move forward. There are 3 levels left, and so I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm 3 hours and 30 minutes into it. To achieve S plus in standard mode, you must complete the game in 5 hours or less. So I've got an hour and a half left to do 3 chapters, so I've got plenty of time saved up to be able to do it, so I'm not going to feel any kind of a rush. I know what I need to do from here on in. This chapter is another long one. 14 and 15 are both going to be long chapters, lots to do, lots of action. There's a good boss fight in the middle of all of that, and then we get to the final chapter. So for me, I know that I've already got so much time available. I can afford the luxury of really making sure that I can collect all the treasure that I need. I can take a little extra time clearing some of these levels and not worry about it. So a couple of things I'm going to do. I'm going to sell the wrench and the key card. I'm going to sell the velvet blue and the crystal ore. I need to make sure that I have 100,000 or 80,000 pesetas for this particular run-in, because I am going to need a rocket launcher a little bit later on for the fight. Let's see if we can put anything in the clock. Yeah, I don't have enough gemstones for everything yet, but we're going to put that in ready. So I'm going to be collecting a few extra treasures along the way on this particular chapter, because again, now I've given myself 90 minutes to complete the last 3 chapters. I should be able to get through 14 in about 20 to 25 minutes, 15 about 18 to 20 minutes, and the final chapter, I know I'll be able to get that done in 7 or 8 minutes, including the final boss fight. So again, I know how to get through the game efficiently. I've given myself plenty of time to see it through. Now I just need to get through these final 3 chapters, and this is chapter 14. So let's get going with this chapter. Okay, there's one down. Wait for this next guy. There he is. I know there's another piece of treasure in here. We're going to grab that. Switch weapons. Reload while we go. Another couple of things to collect over here. And again, the fight becomes more extreme at this part of the game. So what I'm trying to do is collect as much as I can to make this part of the playthrough as easy as possible. There we go, right 2. Again, I want to try and collect everything that's down here. Check on the map. Doesn't look like I'm missing anything. That's great. Okay, we're going to head up the stairs. Now, at this point, I do need to have some grenades ready. I advise that you do, because there's going to be a bunch of enemies with shields, metallic shields that are very hard to break through. They're going to be at the far end of this room. A couple grenades usually is a good way to encourage them to lay down and stay down. Okay, it's them taken care of. Grab the couple barrels. Now the only way to get through this room is up these stairs. We're going to get Ashley to do some work for us again, by way of holding down this lever. So approach it, press R3. She's going to open the lever. You're going to see that gate open. We have to go through the gate and unlock the door to the left. When we do that, there's going to be a bunch more of those soldiers enter the location and try and sneak her away. So we're just going to try and get rid of a couple of those as they get into the room. Okay, now we can keep moving forward. Okay, there'll be another guy waiting for us on the stairs.
You're serious. There you go.
Okay, gets rid of him. Some more guys going to come running out. We're just going to run past them this point, through this door. As soon as we drop into this sewer, they are going to leave us alone. So we're going to drop into here, and we are free to move on.
Smells pretty bad.
Barrel on this side.
Okay.
We go underneath, and on the left-hand side there is another treasure just to the left here. We're going to grab that. Back underneath, pop out,
You all right?
and head for the switches.
We go at the same
You're going to press X, Ash is going to pull the switch down. All you need to do is repeat the process and make sure that both of you are within the red target area, as you will see above. So press X just as it reaches the outside. It will unlock that door. We need to do it once more with the added distraction of one of those monsters with the 3 bits that you need to destroy following us into the room. So I'm going to grab the collectibles that I can. And then I'm going to make a run for that switch with Ashley in tow. And we're going to try and see if we can open that door without being hit. If we can, we'll make it through this section. Here we go.
Get back.
Bring it, you freaking monster!
And then again, press X just before it gets to it. And then, there we go. Let's sneak into the room. We made it without taking damage. And again, saving ourselves some time. So off we go. Pick up what we can. Ashley is going to hold this wheel open so that we can move across. We have to restore power over there. So we've got to head in that direction. Take a second to reload. Grab what we can again. A few more things in this room over here. And a case over here. Be a treasure suspended round this corner. Grab that. Couple more barrels. Be a fish and a green herb. There's the fish. Green herb over here. And then I want to be ready with the rifle. And the reason being is we're going to pull that switch, and then there'll be a series of guys come running through there to kidnap Ashley. So if we can get this right, pull the switch. Yeah, sometimes you just get caught between the bars. If you get caught between the bars, nothing much we can do. She's gonna get grabbed. She can't be taken away, but while we are trying to run back to defend her, we have another one of these monsters enter the room. No big deal. Run around to the right. Soon as we get around these corners, we're going to try and help defend Ashley. She's going to be able to raise the bridge. Once she does so, all we have to do is cross the bridge, and we are safe. If she does get attacked on the way, we are going to have to release her again. There we go. He's still following me around in circles. No harm, no foul. Pretty easy to get away from. Once she's raised this bridge, we're going to cross it. And then as he gets close, there we go. She releases the bridge and drops him off. Final thing, we got to obviously solve this puzzle. There we go. That's all 4 electrical symbols lit. Press X. We can get out of this room. Couple more barrels. There are a couple of those spider things down there. Sometimes they'll let you shoot them in advance, sometimes not.
You're in the way. They keep coming.
There we go. That way we don't have to put ourselves at any massive risk. Get through here. For more. Grab our resources.
I have something I think you love.
And then I've got another fight coming up. So again, just going to see what I can sell, what I don't need at this point. Let's have a look, see what I can craft. Definitely want to have some shotgun shells. Okay. So we have 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that'll give me 40. So again, I'm going to sell what I can.
I've got something new for you.
That's the gold bangle and the links.
Stranger.
I'm going to repair.
Pretty good is new.
Repair.
Give that the care it deserves.
Now, I said I need to save 80,000 for a rocket launcher. We'll need that here in a minute, so I have about 30,000 left. I'm going to leave it as it is. Again, there is a typewriter, so if you are a bit nervous about what's to come or you haven't played this part before, save it now. This is a pretty intense fight, very much like the villager fight in the beginning, whereby it's all numbers. You have to kill a certain amount of them to be able to progress, and Ashley has to knock a hole in a wall, so we want to give ourselves every opportunity to do that. I'm going to collect what I can first before I start this fight. Make sure all weapons are loaded. I have some grenades, which is great. And then approach this, press X, and this will start the cutscene for the fight. I'll use a grenade to start with. Of these guys. Okay, that's the first few taken care of. When you hear that noise, that means she's being attacked. Get rid of them as quickly as you can. Okay, now the fun starts. Now there are a number of them. Shoot the dynamite.
Present for you. There you go.
I'm gonna keep making use of those grenades. Okay, that's him down. Okay, should do one more. And he's gone. Okay, again, reload. There's going to be a whole bunch more coming here in a second. Easiest way to deal with those spidery things is with the flash grenades. We have another one left. Let's see if we can get them together.
These people don't learn.
We do get snuck up on. Okay, let's get some health real quick. Don't want to lose out after doing such a good job at this point. Okay, that's the cue to be able to get out of this area. So I'm going to see if I can just run. Once that opens up, we can leave. And as soon as we leave this area, press this button, as if by magic, all of those that are left disappear. So we're able to collect what we can from in here.
Did you see me? That was awesome.
I think you might find your calling.
And if there's anything in there we want to collect, we can go back and get it. I'm gonna call that a bad idea at this point. Alright, let's get going. We're very much near the end of chapter number 14. There are only 2 chapters remaining after this. We are at 3 hours and 45 minutes, so we've got an hour and 15 minutes still remaining to obtain the S+ ranking. And again, you know, I'm playing this just as a standard run through with, I'm not doing any remakes or redos. What you see is what you get. We're going to take some damage. Not everything is perfect every time, and honestly, it doesn't have to be to get the S+ ranking. So all you've got to do is make sure in the first 5 or 6 chapters, you save yourself enough time so that these later chapters, doesn't matter if I take 20 minutes, it doesn't matter if it takes 25 minutes, doesn't even matter if it takes 30 minutes, we are still going to get that S+ ranking. So final things to do in this area, just going to again collect what we can, a couple things around this corner. Crystal ore. To get out of this room, we must go to this giant piece of amber and press X.
Settler, you bastard.
Alright, through we go. Sneak up behind him. Put him to sleep. Now this room will contain a number of resources, so we are going to grab those. Okay, I'm going to craft where I can. Drop down. Barrel on this side. Barrel on this side. Couple guys waiting for us. We're just going to skip past those. Run into this tent. Go first aid kit. Some gunpowder. And then we are now going to head towards our end of chapter boss fight. So for this, I fully recommend you get the rocket launcher. To enable you to get enough money, obviously, ideally, you will have collected enough treasure. If not, this is the point where, certainly because I've played it so many times, I can start to go, what do I not need to finish the game? So I'm going to sell the cubic device, I'm going to sell the small keys, I'm going to sell the crystal ore. I have a Chicago sweeper, I'm not using it. Hand cannon actually might come in handy, we're going to keep that. Going to get rid of that ammo. Let's have a look. I have a ton of those black bass, going to get rid of those. I don't need that scope, I'm going to sell those.
I'll pay a pretty penny for that.
Okay, just need to rearrange the space. plenty of those. So I'm going to send that to storage.
Well,
And I'm going to buy the rocket
what can I
launcher.
do you for? Not my place to say, really, but
Now, I
sometimes
still have
things
enough
are
for another rocket launcher, okay? So you need at least one more for the end boss. If you can get enough money to have 2 more, then there's an even shorter path that you can take. Let's have a look. I've got 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Goddess, don't get yourself killed now.
Gonna take myself to the typewriter for storage. See if there's anything else that I can do. I'd like to have the hand cannon, but don't have the room. I don't want to pay for that. Shotgun shells, very useful. Rifle, very useful. Okay, let's head down towards the next fight. And this is a boss fight. I'm going to equip the rifle at this point. He's going to start shooting. As soon as he stops, I'm going to try and shoot him in the head. 3 times will be enough to end this sequence. There we go. That flash tells you it's ended. Turn round, there will be another treasure, a rhinoceros beetle that we can grab out of this wall. And then we can move forward. We have to go round to the left. We got to unlock that door. Break open that crate. Come over to this wheel, hold down X, and you'll see that gate being lifted. Okay, head back down. We're going to run through that gate. And start the next section.
Remember the fight in the jungle? We barely made it out alive.
Go with your gut, don't think. That was the first thing you taught me.
Yep, he does attack you from different angles in this run through, but again, it's very minimal damage. We are just pressing X repeatedly just to get him off us. When we get around this corner, things are going to take a little twist. He's going to have another shot at us. We're just going to hide behind this wall.
Ready to die.
There he is. Again, the flash means that he's moving on. Yeah, there are bear traps everywhere as well. We're just going to move slowly to this edge. We're going to shoot that mine so that we can move forward. When we do so, there is a turret around this corner. So, again, just be mindful. Slowly round. Another turret in this tunnel. Okay. Oh, and another bear trap. Forgot about that one. Alright, and then we're going to come down to the end of this wall and shoot out the mine that's blocking us on that side. Back round we go. And into the next section.
Covert tactics, remember?
How can I forget?
Bear trap.
Shit.
Gonna get rid of that. Again, there's another gun waiting around the corner. Shoot that. He's gonna fire into this wall here in a second as well.
I love a good hunt.
So again, just pause. Up we go.
Alive, huh? You got lucky.
Again, I'm trying to collect what I can along the way because I've got plenty of time to do so. Just gonna craft. That way I have a little bit of space. I'm gonna use one of these green herbs as well, just so I don't get caught short. He's gonna fire at the end of these stairs, so stay to the left. There we go, it gets away from that part. And now he's going to start taking shots at you from long range. So the biosensor is not as effective on this level because he can't see through the flames, but we want to hide behind this wall. We've got to shoot him a couple times.
Which are you?
I don't know. Guess I'll ask when I see him.
One more. There we go. Now I'm just going to grab what's available here. Again, I'm wearing the chicken hat, so I take less damage. I've also got body armor, so I take even less damage. So I'm not worried about being hit. What I am worried about doing is getting through the level without dying. When we get to these stairs, just turn around as you get there. He's going to throw a couple grenades down. And then we're through to the final part before we enter the boss fight. So on this one, I'm going to try and turn around and shoot this mine that's next to me. I'm going to arm myself with a more powerful weapon.
Making mistakes.
I'm not falling for your mind games. Sure you don't need a breather? That arm of yours must be killing you.
Opening a new one is the best way to forget.
And get ready for button mashing with the X.
You're really doing this? It's not too late.
You and me are two sides of the same coin. Guess that means we'll never see eye to eye. You've made it all this way. You haven't learned a thing. I have to say,
From you, I take that as a compliment.
Again, I'm going to just add some health. Don't want to get caught short here.
you and I have chosen different paths. All that's left now is to settle this old-fashioned.
I was thinking the same thing, Krauser.
One more hit and you're done.
There we go. That's him exiting this section. Alright.
It's the power.
All we've got to do now is run through here. Be ready for L1 to block. There we go.
So that's your true power? Oh, I'd ask for a refund.
Duck down. Green herb, we're going to grab that. Break open the crate. Just going to take a second to reload. Don't need it, just doing it. When we jump over here, be ready with circle just to evade the attack. And then this is the final part. So I'm going to open these crates. Once we get up the ladder, the actual boss fight will stop. So here's where we are going to equip the rocket launcher. It is so easy with the rocket launcher. Doing it any other way will take you quite an amount of time, just because he will insist on fighting with knives and shooting him is difficult. We're going to skip this scene. We're going to evade, turn around, and shoot. And that's it. He's dead and done. Really easy to get through that way. We're going to pick up his fighting knife. Going to open the crates that are available. One up here, one down here. And we are going to end chapter number 14 here in a second. There we go. That was chapter 14. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Please take an extra second to like and subscribe. Check out our other videos. We have chapters 15 and 16 to come. By the end of this, you'll see and know how to get your S+ ranking. We will see you on the next one. Thank you.